Welcome back, folks. Time for another Reaper run on the new Halloween patch. There's a new item, Tim Socketable, that does some very cool stuff. A pumpkin, which is unique, so quite rare, but they're boosted this week. We got the start of the new Reaper skin. Cute. And then there's been a few patch changes as well. Corrupted crystals got a bit of a nerf. Emerald's got a bit of a buff. Sapphires, a slight nerf. Increased cost on pestilence flasks to help with flask bombing, so they should have some less layers. Oh, I like the leather cap upgrade as well. And the humble stone got a slight nerf, which is hilarious. I tried to do a card run a moment ago, but it did not work very well. It did not work very well. We don't know what we're going with here, but I would love to, if we get the pumpkin, we will try and do something with the pumpkin. If we get a good chance to do something with one of the Tims, I don't know why it's called Tim the Skelly Man, we'll try and do something with that. Honestly, it looks good in almost any build, so I'm happy with that. Otherwise, we're just going to try and focus on getting more early wins. I did have good early wins in my last run, so I'm getting better. I am getting better at that. Garlics are pretty key to early wins on the Reaper. And we can either go with the pan for damage and get rid of the dagger, which does somewhat hurt us if we want to go into like stun dagger in the future, which actually stun dagger is pretty good with the pumpkin if we did get it, because the pumpkin stuns. There is a stone here, 3.5 second cooldown nerf. Oh, poor stone. Of course, if we do go the pan, we have a bit of extra damage right now with the food. But it does kind of mean at least taking the dagger out. I think I'll go that again. I think last time I had that in we want to get these touching. That works. That works. And then we take the stone and leave our 3 coin. Of course, if we re-roll and then decide to sell the dagger, we're basically only getting like a bag and nothing else. So I could just keep the dagger to sell. That seems like the right call here. But we win against this, which is great. Pretty confident. Quietly confident that we win against this. Loudly confident. Very good. Ooh, sale price bag. Very nice. And potential little piggy bonus start. Could take an early broom. I do really want to do more stuff of unhealing stuff. And we could try and push for that a little sooner, although it's a bit before you can get the Orbu anyway. If we don't end up using it, we lose 2 coins. And it isn't much good to us right now because it costs too much stamina with the pan. I think we hold off on the broom. There's still enough opportunities to potentially get one a little bit later on anyway. I do really want to push for stuff of unhealing though. I want to explore some more stuff of unhealing. We'll take the broom, and I'll get the rock. They're just gonna sit there though. They're just gonna sit there. So at worst we lose 2 coins. Alright, we look okay here. They got a little bit more better food than us, and they'll cleanse our poisons, so I don't know how to call that one. Yeah, ooh, big pan crits probably seals the deal. I think we would have run if it wasn't for that crit, but 5% crit, it'll happen. It will happen on occasion. I think we re-roll this. You certainly could take another pig, but I think we maybe just go for the re-roll here. Now we can get ourselves a banana. Which I will take. It's pretty good with the pan against any shields that we run up against. Grab that and put it over there. Grab you, put you there, put you there. Buy another rock. Bye, rock! See ya! Whoa! There it is. The stone! The rotated coffin feels wrong. Somehow it's wrong. Feels wrong. We look fine here. They have 2 piggy banks. We don't have a lot to trigger their shield. Pretty fine. I did kind of like the idea of going Hungry Blade into stuff of unhealing with a food opener is okay. And then you can go for Nocturnal Locklifter, obviously, to synergize with it. I got 0 shield procs in that last round. Yeah. Pretty rough. Hungry Blade's fine now, even. The only problem is stamina with the pan is pretty bad. But we can actually just sell the pan. Pan is... if I pick up the garlic, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 7 to 8. Which is a bit better than the Hungry Blade, which is 3 to 6. It's a little weaker right now. Of course, it does give us a bit of regen as well, which helps keep us in the game. And then the potential later transition. Yeah, interesting. Because it is a little weaker right now, apart from it having a bit of healing. It looks so sparkly, though. I think I'll take it. It's maybe a bit earlier than I should do so, but I think I'll take it. Let's see if we can be a little more efficient here. This is not it. That ain't it. That ain't it. There we go. Take the extra garlic. I do kind of want that on there. I think we're not going to keep the dagger anymore. I'll get rid of that. And the pan. Actually gives us quite a few coins at this point. And buy more rocks. I like Mana Thirst into Staff of Unhealing. That is an extra mana orb you do need to pull off, but Mana Thirst Staff of Unhealing is very good. Both Hungry Blade and Mana Thirst are good. Mana Thirst requires less other things. Like, it doesn't require, like, for example, getting regen. I'm down. Yeah, I'll just get some more stones, shall we? Just get some more stones, I reckon. I kind of want to get the gloves, actually. I think I'll do that. They can turn into vampiric gloves down the line. I really need to reroll, and I've got enough rocks. I have enough rocks. I just reroll. What am I doing? Just reroll. Reroll, you absolute goob. Here we go. Brilliant. And you know what else I'm not going to do? I'm going to sell another rock, and I'm going to get this healing herb, because it gives another damage with Hungry Blade. Fantastic. I did kind of want to get the 4th stone, though. That would have been great. So we've got some nasty poison stacking here. That'll ramp pretty quickly. Our Vampirism will help keep us topped up, though. And it is a little bit higher damage now that we have the Gloves of Haste. Oh, no, man, that poison's brutal, though. Yeah, the early Pandemonium is a lot of poison. Ouchies. I think I feel like we've gotten a little unlucky with some of these early losses here. Yes, luck, that's the problem. I'm tempted to take another banana. We don't really need the stamina. What is the current rarity distribution? 45 on the commons, 35 on the rares. That's getting decent for rolling mana orbs. I think we re-roll. You don't need the stamina yet. I don't think we'll ever need the stamina. Stamina cost on Mana Thirst is really low. Magic Stuff, even these together are really low, whether it's Mana Thirst or Hungry Blade, both is really good. And the Staff of Unhealing doesn't actually take. Oh, it does take stamina. It does take stamina. 0.6, 0.4. Yeah, no, it's pretty fine. Mana Orbs are epic? Yeah, we've only got 15% chance of rolling the Mana Orbs then, if they're epic. I thought they were rare. It's because they're blue. That's why I thought they were rare. I know exactly what's going on in my brain there. Third would be okay, but I think we probably want to re-roll here. Swap Garlic and Pig. Well, there's a little bit less poison, but a bit more banana scaling. It's probably fine to do. I'm probably going to get this one anyway. Get the 3 garlics. And we may want to get this too. I think we want to get this. Let me just put this here and this here and this here and make a complete mess. We just make a complete mess of the joint. Could actually get like 2 Hungry Blades and run those pretty reliably. But I don't think we will. I don't think we should have put the broom in. We could have, but stamina would have been way too high. It might have only stopped the broom from attacking though in the end. That's a lot of rock damage, holy crap. Ow! What the heck? What's going on today? I'm getting brutalized. Oh. Why? I'll take the heroic potion. Do I want to upgrade it with the banana though? The fact that it only upgrades the stamina kind of bothers me. Like, I feel like it should give more regen or something, I don't know. Because you don't get additional healing, you know? You lose out on the healing, and then the persistent stamina gain. I got absolutely rocked at the last round. Indeed. Indeed. Epic is at 20% now. I think maybe I'll roll instead. See what we can manage here. Gonna take the extra regen for Hungry Blade procs. I'm gonna hold off on the bag for rerolls instead. We could go cards. Lovers. Common has gone pretty low. Lovers gives regen, which I kind of like, and that's what I was playing around with the last round, was like this combo of like pushing for Unhealing and Hungry Blade, but we didn't make it in the end, and I don't know if the cards really really got us there. Yeah, I think we go for the reroll. I know it would be good if we did get a Thorn Whip later, but I don't think we're gonna hedge our bets on that. Then again, for 4, it's actually worth doing because we can just resell it. It's more food there. Do I want to do another reroll here or wait? I think we wait. We got Steel Goobit, scaling a whip. Not bad. They don't have a lot of crit scaling though, so we should be just fine. They're not scaling their spikes up at all. Oh, that crit though. Oh, a little close, mate. This is looking like all of my runs where I have like only 2 tries left at round 5 or 6 or something. Typical. Typical. Do I want some more food? No, we want to push for the rolls. Epic is at 25% now. Roll again. Could take an additional fanny pack here. Give me another roll. More cards showing up and healing herbs. Do I get more healing herbs? Okay, more healing herbs. Give me one more roll here. Where's my mana orbs, dang it? Where's my mana orbs? Alright, next backpack battle. Give it to me. I got a mana orb. Magic orb. The stamina's slightly high, but it's not too bad. They looks like they're hanging there pretty comfortably. They're not gonna hang in there comfortably health-wise though. 4 vampirism stacks keeps us going pretty good. Oh, Vampiress is on sale. I feel like I'm getting some kind of payoff now at least. I guess it's a lot of extra healing. Oh, and there's a cheap combo with the Thorn Whip. And we did get the pineapple! Payoff, yay! Huzzah! Huzzah, payoff. That's great. I need slightly more space. Probably gonna want our box of riches here. Yeah, I want to get a couple gems sorted out if we can. Do I want any of this action? Nah. Give me some bag space, please. Thank you. Let's get out one of this over here. I'll just get it in those baggies, I think. It only hits one baggie, though. That hits 2. Nice. Alright, we'll go with the combine on those. So, right now it only scales, it turns regen into vampirism, right? It scales 1 per 2 to 5 base. Combining them both, we get 4 to 8 base and scales regen into vampirism and thorns. The problem is a lot of people upgrade to Bloodthorn when they don't have any regen gain, which is pretty meh. It's not really a very good upgrade in that case. The Thorn Whip is often better, especially on Ranger. In the crit bag, the Thorn Whip scales better by itself. Because, you know, you gain thorns on crit, spikes on crit, and that scales really well. So, like, just Thorn's Whip in the Ranger bag crit build works It just works. You throw some pineapples in for good measure, you're great. Actually just works. We have 3 starting regens, so the scaling there is actually not too bad. And we still got a Nocturnal Lifter for extra scaling there too. We'll get both of these for now. Stamina's gonna be really high for the next round, but that's okay. We can handle that. I wanna push a reroll here, I think. Do I do one more? No. I don't think so. Just buy a rock then. Alright. What are we looking at here? Stall build. It's a stalling build. Armor and nothing else, just poison. I'm not worried. I think we have this under control. Full stall mode build here. Stamina's obviously an issue, but it's just stopping the whip from attacking. It's not too bad. Although the whip is the thing that's scaling really well because of the pineapple. Ooh, where's this? Oh, mate, what? Oh, fatigue damage. That actually killed the stalling worked! Oh, no, we died to fatigue. The stalling worked. Oh my god. Wow. Chip down rolled has 25% chance to poison. Was it 20 before? I feel like it was. The stalling worked. I'm livid. I'm livid. Oh, maybe we should get some stalling of our own and get some holy armor in here. That's triple scaled holy armor's pretty good. That gives us some armor slots to socket things into as well. I feel like you can't really go wrong, honestly. It gives 2 regen, which scales Bloodthorn as well. So that's another 4 damage for Bloodthorn. It's pretty big. Oh, that's only with holy items. Sorry, my bad. We actually need holy items, but we'll go books anyway because we'll want to get the Man, I still haven't got the magic staff going. Well, at some point, in theory, we will get books because we'll want the healing from those to further scale Staff of Unhealing. But honestly, at this point, we might just be a Bloodthorn build. We'll see what happens. That's if we even survive another round, which we may not. What are we dealing with here? We got a Blood Harvester, but no Vampirism gain. So they just have a pretty stamina inefficient build. We should be okay with this, surely. Surely we can handle this. What are we at? 5 and 4, so that puts it at 14 to 18 damage. That's pretty good. Not too shabby. Bonk, 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 bonk. Very nice. Alright, we're hanging in there. There we go, Mana Orb, huzzah! Finally, give me that. And there was a sail broom on the same one, so this hoarding of a broom the whole time was completely unnecessary. Typical. Unattacked stamina regen we don't need. Just attack faster. For now. We will reroll, but we might take the gem out. I want bags. Do I want the blueberry? Yeah, we need mana production. Oh, wow, crap. We need mana production. We'll need those blueberries. And a blue gem will also get us our mana production as well. So it's not really, it's not like super dire or anything. And then we need you. Maybe it's time to sell the piggy. Convert our money into living. Food-wise, can't do too much with you. That might work there. Yeah, that works. Hopefully there's 0.9 and 0.9. Hopefully the Bloodthorn eats the stamina rather than the broom. Ugh, might be an awkward match. I can't fit you in. I have 5 coins though. There we go. Hey, you, get over here. What do you think you're doing? Come here, you. Jinx. Oh. Demonic Flask. That's what we'll reserve. Also, do I want the extra healing herbs? Each one is another 2 damage. More healing, more sporks. It may be worth getting more herbies. Greater Potion gives regen too, doesn't it? Yeah. So we could try and get some potion upgrades later to like condense down the inventory. If we get that herb, we can get 2 potion upgrades. 2 strong potions would be pretty good. It doesn't give you the healing straight away though, so you don't get the damage scaling until you take damage. It's kind of awkward. Unless you trigger the potions off something else. Anyway, Steel Goobit. Oh, looking lethal as always, but we just barely scraped through. Just barely scraped through. There's our magic staff, and now we get our demonic flask and make our staff of unhealing the very next round. Fantastic. Fantastic. I would love for this to be affecting this as well, but can't really do both right now without messing with everything. Get me the stamina sack. And I can't afford the regen. What if I drop a rock in this gem? I can upgrade these. Oh, the flask isn't touching. Whoops. Thank you. Oop, that was close. Yeah. There we go. Oh no. I need this there though. Dang it. I'll sell this to get the extra regen. Okay. Thanks for catching me on the combine. I would have been spewing, mate. I would have been spewing. Oh, I had this extra space from the stamina bag I could have used. That's fine. Got a little bit of lightsaber holy armor action here. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of daggers with nothing to proc them in particular. Looks like they're going for debuffs, Darksaber. Cool. I would like to do that at some point. Debuffs, Darksaber is pretty cool. The debuffs are stacking a bit, but we're kind of hanging in there. The holy armor's helping us stay in the game by mitigating those poisons. Looked good. And here's our combine. Whoa! Staff of Unhealing, Bloodthorn, the dream. Nice. I'm very excited. Do I want to combine these? No, I don't think I do. Let's get them not combining. Book! Oh, book. Amazing. Brilliant. Now we don't need this on the unhealing staff anymore, so we can like shuffle these around. Make them fit a bit better potentially. Although, that's a good blueberry. We need as much mana as we can, so I put the blueberry in there. Bloodthorn's getting nice scaling from the pineapple that's hitting 3 other food. That's pretty good. Our mushroom's very scaled, interestingly. That looks pretty good. We got the book for extra regen from the holy armor. So we start off with 6 regen to convert with Bloodthorn. So that's another 12 damage on Bloodthorn. It's pretty cool. And the Book of Light gives us, what is it, 8 damage every 3 seconds? That heals, that will deal damage with the Staff of Unhealing. The thing that we're lacking at the moment is that we don't have very much mana production at the moment. It's, we've got to sped up blueberry as fast as we can. So that's 40% faster blueberry. So that will help, but we need 5 mana before we can even activate the Staff of Unhealing. So it'll take quite a while before it even activates. So initially it'll just be healing us, and then we'll get the healing to damage conversion, but we want that to be up all of the time. So we need a way to get more mana, and getting another mana orb or something will sort us out, but we can't quite do that yet. I only have 1 health. I could try and roll. It doesn't make any difference if we roll it now or later. So, but no mana orb there. But hopefully we get a mana orb like next round would be great. So we've got a lot of armor here, 111 armor, struggles build. So we've got a stalling build. We have a fair bit more healing now, so we can stall kind of well too, but struggles out kind of stalls us potentially, so we're hoping to kill them by that point. So there's the 3 mana, 4 mana incoming, and then 5 mana, and then we can get our Staff of Unhealing proc. Looks like we are having a bit of stamina issues, aren't we? So yeah, that stamina cost us up to 1.4, and then that's 0.6. That's too high. We're gonna have to sort out stamina as well. It did do a fair bit of damage there, it looked like, from the Unhealing action, and Bloodthorn is at 20 to 24 now. Oof, stamina is an issue. Another green gem. We can take the Blood Amulet and go for the glove. Combine's actually really good here. That's kind of good. Yeah, I didn't realize Bloodthorn took extra stamina. Ooh, that was a little bit of an oversight. Because the other option, you know, was to leave it as like Manifest or Hungry Blade, which doesn't cost much stamina at all. So like when I was originally planning our stamina build here, it wasn't based on Bloodthorn Unhealing, it was based on Mana Thirst or Hungry Blade, both of which are low stamina cost. So oof. Yeah, I didn't account for that. that's one thing I didn't look at with Bloodthorn. I was like, oh yeah, it scales better here, and we actually have a lot of regen, so great. It might actually be worth if we get an opportunity to buy another one to replace the Bloodthorn with a Hungry Blade instead. Because that's actually rough enough that it's gonna cost us this run potentially. That stamina issue is pretty bad. I think we'll try and go for our gloves combined, but we're getting a little iffy this next round. And when bad gets you regen, yeah, we'll take the topaz out. It gives a little bit of extra stamina after quite a long time, but it might save us. An extra attack there. I'll take the purple gem. And I might push another reroll. Alright, I'll just take the bag then. Okay. What are we dealing with here? Dagger, hammer, and some poison goob. Alright, hammer, dagger, but the daggers aren't too upgraded, so I'm not too scared. We do have a double proccing demonic flask here, which will hurt a bit. I think we should be okay here. Yeah, I could have taken another banana. Would that have been enough to fix stamina? Maybe. That staff's kind of slow. Alright, that was a pretty comfortable one, thankfully. Might get ourselves into survival mode here. Brilliant. That gets a lot faster, but so does the banana, so that's okay, it kind of evens out. But we gained 6 vampirism now from that, which is a lot of extra damage, it's great. Oh, mana! Mana solved. Just that is basically enough to sustain or support the mana of the Unhealing. It's like maybe not quite reliable enough, but it's still very good though. Okay. Bird would be alright here, but I want to push for more synergistic items instead, I think. Cheap egg. I don't have cards to go for the upgrade. I don't think just the ruby whelp alone is worth it. Cheap egg is kind of nice, but it also does basically nothing for 2 rounds. I think we reroll for more synergistic items. Oh, mate. Swap that purple gem for the ruby for some extra life steal. It's 30% life steal now. And let's reduce our opponent's healing and sell one of these emeralds. And there's the cards. Yeah, we could have actually maybe upgraded it. Maybe, but we might have died while waiting for it. Heroic potion might actually help us with our stamina issue. Yeah, ruby and armor is instead healing amplification. That might actually be better here. We have enough sources of healing. Maybe that'd be worth it. I guess it's both kind of do the same thing. Both give more healing, but I think in the armor might be a bit better. All right, let's reroll here. I could have actually maybe gone for the yellow flask to help with the stamina as well. That might have been a good idea. Even, yeah. Do I want to spend 16 on a gigantic ruby? The health scaling is pretty big. It might be worth getting. Oh, you know what there else is here? This. Another book is very good. That's another 2 regen. Fantastic. I think we will probably try and get that ruby. I wonder if I want to drop the box of riches now. Maybe not just yet. I've also got some Bloodthorn scaling here. They have a lot of regen from the Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil, like pineapples and stuff, like, honestly looks pretty good, but it wasn't quite good enough. Into survival. We're hanging in there. So Xander died to a wooden sword build, apparently. Let me have a look. Wooden sword dealt 300 damage. Let me have a look here. So just a well put together lamp setup. Goes to show you a lamp can do some work, eh? So we probably want to try and get our ruby here. If I sell one of these, I can get the ruby. Chuck that in there, maybe. And then I actually kind of need the stamina. But I do also want to get the blueberry for more mana. I could sell a garlic. The garlic doesn't do a ton for me now. It's not enough to get one though. All right. I don't think we'll get the blueberry this round. I think we'll just wait for next round on that. It will be good to have that though. I would have had to sell like 2 garlics or these gems, which I actually kind of want for stamina right now. We've got a lot of thorns here to scale the blood thorn, so that's a pretty initially highly scaled blood thorn, but not as high as ours. 22 to 26. Ours is ramping pretty hard now. Ours is ramped, man. Look at that. 15 vampirism, 11 spikes, 12 spikes. 31 to 35 on ours, 25 to 29. Look at that, mate. Popping off. Popping off. And then the Staff of Unhealing is converting all that extra healing. 15 per attack, plus the percentage amount. So that's 20% of whatever that is. So that's like another 6, 7 damage. So that's like 20 something healing per proc. I mean, we can probably see in here, right? 36 damage, regenerated 22 health from Nocturnal Locklifter. Nice. Oh, is that from the poison? Wow. That's because of the scaling from the rubies. 35 plus 10, so 45% increased. Wow. And that only works here once that's actually active, which is not activating very consistently yet, it looks like. Regenerated, Staff of Unhealing. Yeah, I look forward to when we can convert all that healing into damage reliably. Mate. Here we go. So here it was active. 19 regenerated from Nocturnal Locklifter. 19 damage dealt. 17 damage dealt. Was there another one in there? No, not quite. It ran out before we hit more things. Once we get that more reliable, we'll be cooking. We'll be cooking then. Here's our first flask upgrade. I think we probably can afford to combine them now. Especially it's on sale, is nice. Another purple gem. We may well want to get the additional combine going there. We'll get our blueberry. Get the bloob. Extra bloob. We'll see a pretty big reliability increase on the Staff of Unhealing. Potion's not combining? Oh, right. Just move it up, that's fine. Oh wait, it's still not working. There we go. Thanks. Let's get that potion combined. Alright, we're gonna reroll this. We already have our Unhealing, so we don't need that, thankfully. Shield of Valor would be another 2 regen and pretty good armor gain. It's pretty space heavy though. We might want to focus more on like the healing side of things. Goobert can act as healing, but he eats a lot of space for how much healing he provides. There is the opportunity of potentially upgrading him into a light Goobert for more healing and blind, which is really good. But he would eat a crap load of space though. So I really don't have. Oh, green gems in bags convert poison to a ton of regen. Yo, I should totally take advantage of that. We just want bag space, I think. There's another one of those. I'll take that. There we go. Speed that up a bit. You just go over here, don't you? You two can go. Oh, I'm not combining again. That's fine, I can move this here. That still works. Strong health potion, great. There's those for the stamina right now. Another book could be worth getting. I think the books are very worth getting. Honestly, if I could spam books all day, I would. I'd buy a book every round. I'll buy a book every round. I want to reroll and get a bag, maybe. Yeah, there we go. We'll need it for the extra book space anyway. Okay, cool. Yeah, combining the potion with the herbs does mean we don't get as much initial regen, but we have enough now that it takes a while to chew through it. And then when the health potion does activate, it gets the regen back anyway with the upgraded version. So that was a lot of potion dumps, but we're going to chew our way through those poisons, and we have a lot of healing, so I'm not too worried. I think we have this. The poisons are going up a bit from the poison dagger is a good way to stack poison, but too strong. Too strong. I'm curious how reliable it looks like our staff is being now. I'm thinking it looks quite a bit better now. Dealt damage with poison. Where's those? Dealt damage, Book of Light. Yeah, look at that. Look at the Book of Light's doing 14 damage a pop. It's pretty good. Yeah, okay, that's looking a bit more reliable. I'm seeing a lot of dealt damage from the heals. Dealt 20 damage on healing. What's the actual damage log here look like at the end? Sorry, I should open those up. They actually took a lot from spikes. Yeah, true. Dagger build's pretty weak to spikes. So spikes did an absolute number on them. Bloodthorn got 130. The heals are all separated. So like Unhealing did 25. And then again another 25, so 50 for Unhealing. 20 from Nocturnal Locklifter, which was the leech from Bloodthorn, I'm pretty sure. Although some of that might go into Bloodthorn, I'm not quite sure. And then Book of Lights, looked like they only had 1 damage dealing proc each. So we still need a bit of an increase in consistency there, I think. A bit more mana wouldn't hurt. Well, here's a blue gem I could get. Yeah, I'll combine those. Let's get my extra book. That looks pretty good. It's our strong health potion now. Great. Let's go ahead and do a reroll here. Staff of Unhealing causes damage from vampirism ticks. Anything that heals you. It gets listed weirdly in the damage log, so it's a bit hard to see just how much damage Staff of Unhealing is doing, because it's kind of spread out across everything. But yeah, anything that makes your health go up deals damage to them. So the books deal damage, the leech, the regen deals damage, the leech from the lifter deals damage. We're scaling that all with the perfect rubies. Potion will deal damage. The banana deals damage. If it procs at the right time. Honestly, Staff of Unhealing is one of my favorite items in the game. It's very cool. They have a lot of regen stacks there. They don't have their Staff of Unhealing though. It would be pretty good here, but this looks more like a interesting. Looks like they're trying to chain immunities. I don't know if they're gonna have enough mana generation for that. It might work okay. We actually could do with the more mana regen we get, the better as well, because then we'll actually start getting immunity procs too. Right now, we're not really getting enough mana to fuel the Unhealing stuff, though. So we're still having stamina issues, but it looks like it's predominantly the Bloodthorn that misses out. Well, no, they kind of alternate. Yeah. Stamina's still a concern. The Chip Topazes seem to help every so often with an extra attack. Yeah, it's not very consistent. I do think that the Bloodthorn here is maybe a bit worse than either of the other sword variants would have been. Just the stamina, it makes us a little bit too hit or miss. Just keeping all of these. I might have to combine some for space though. Build gem in armor to help with stamina. I could go with that route. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do one in there, and I'll combine another one in my inventory here. Wouldn't mind something else to proc the potion. I could just get the poison flask to do that. Before it's okay. That means if they heal, it'll proc the health potion and give us more regen. 1 cost blue gem is actually a little better there for us. I might let them combine though. Oh, there's no combining. We're in the last round. I forgot. I always forget. Brilliant. Okay, well, we're all in here. No combining to be done. Don't worry about that. All in on what we're doing now. Oh, mana orb. Mana orb. There's probably the best spot. That looks pretty brilliant. We don't know if they're going to be an attack build. I'll just do that. Yeah, mana orb for the last round is great. I love it. Alright. Looks like that's all she wrote. Oh, wait. Sell the gem box. Hold on. Gem box and potion. Here we go. Yo. Very nice. I still think maybe the poison. It's not very likely they have no healing. Another health pot. Doesn't hurt. Ooh, what have they got here? 2 hungry blades. Vampiric gloves. Well, one's a bloodthorn, actually. And they have a large amount of regen there. This looks pretty strong. They got 2 heroic stamina potions to keep their damage. They're going to be pretty bursty, actually. Hopefully I have enough time to get an immunity proc and some nice healing to go from the Unhealing. Hey, Perry, thanks for the raid, mate. Welcome, folks. You're just here for the last round of this run here. Let's see which way it goes. Our Staff of Unhealing, Bloodthorn, very well scaled up healing. It was a little shaky because of the Bloodthorn extra stamina cost, but otherwise looking pretty good. Let's give it a go. Let's see what we got here. Nice and slow. Our 10 regen stacks kick into gear, and now our sword will start converting them. They look pretty similar in terms of their overall spikes and regen and vampirism, so they're pretty similar there. I got the second Hungry Blade. That's not going to be enough, though, I think. Our Unhealing's triggering. That's the actual trigger there, -5. So now any healing we get, which we're staying at capped, damn. Any healing we get, dealing damage. And man, they were doing some serious damage, but it was like we just stayed at full health. Doesn't matter. You can crit me for 80, 50, whatever. Doesn't matter. They're just going to keep healing me. I didn't even trigger the health potions. Oh, it's a shame. I would have liked to have gone for another round or two here. If I hadn't suffered so many early losses, would have been able to. They did have Tim to steal buffs, so that was going to slowly kind of steal away my advantage there. That's one of the new gems there. It's not from the gem box, it's a unique one like the Corrupted Crystal. Epic, and then this one's unique, so it's even rarer than the Corrupted Crystal. On hit, steal random buff is very good though. I don't know what it costs. It must cost like 10 gold or something. Maybe it's like 8 or something. It's pretty dang good. Mate, absolutely crushed them. Pretty good run, very interesting. We learned a lot of lessons. The Bloodthorn, I think, with Staff of Unhealing is good, and you can make it happen with, you know, a couple bananas, topazes, a heroic potion, that sort of thing. But I think you are just better off sticking with the Hungry Blade or going into the mana one if you've got enough mana production. It took us a while to get the mana orb, so we would have been better off staying with the Vampirism one, the base sword. I think would have been better for us in the end. The spikes did win us a round. We might have run that round anyway, but yeah, no, I think both other sword variants are a better pairing with the Staff of Unhealing, but those sword variants are very good pairings with it. Another thing you can do, which we didn't end up doing in this round, but I did experiment with a little bit in the last round, was if you do go cards, you can stack a bunch of the Lovers cards if you roll for them early and get a ton of regen stacks that way. So the Holy Armor regen is one route, and then the cards are the other route. They kind of take similar space in the end. I think probably this is stronger overall. Cards are fun, but I think probably this is a bit stronger, and you can get immunity from this later on once you get extra mana. It was good stuff. Damage log. Let's have a look at the damage log. You can see all the various, like the pineapple dealing damage from its healing. The banana dealt 14 damage. Lock lift to 25. The books each dealt 42 damage. So 126 damage from Books of Light. Love it. Unhealing Staff, 66 damage itself. Spiked, 75. Unhealing another 136. So actually unhealing most damage there, especially when you add in everything else. So the heals, yeah, with the extra mana, it was like, you can see how much stronger it got this round compared to last round. It was an immediate spike in power level of that. It went way, way better. Bloodthorn just dealt its, you know, pretty tidy 130 damage, not that big in the end. Staff of Unhealing was definitely the hero of that last round. Pretty dang good.